slightly haywire.
Meanwhile, in an exclusive chat with India Today's entertainment editor Sushant Mehta, Taapsee Pannu spoke about the death of a colleague and shed light on the insider versus outsider debate in the film industry.
Heartbreaking what's happened with the Sushant Singh Rajput suicide. The entire outsider versus insider debate is back. And you told me once that nobody really supported you when your film's released, in terms of tweeting for you. That's why you were surprised when Sonam tweeted for you. But now I see this organic churn that's happening. A lot of negativity also there, but there's this organic churn where the fans are calling out, and even people from within the industry are calling out this privileged club, who decide how long and far you can go, and they sort of dominate everything. What is your take on this?
Sushant, when this happened, I wrote something which I don't know how many people will understand. I wrote a simple line saying, be the change you want to see. By going out there, abusing anyone, insider or outsider or from wherever, that's not how it's going to change. These are the same people who are using this or just spewing hate there are the ones who probably ended up going and buying the Friday, Saturday, Sunday tickets for these so-called star kids and making sure that they get humongous opening versus people like me who will have to end up settling for a good word of mouth and then end up getting those numbers. More years, just because I'm nobody's daughter, I will not get the kind of openings anyone else would. And who are these people who are buying tickets? The ones who are right now abusing on Twitter, right? So they are the same people. If you really want the change, please do something about it. And going on social media and writing hate tweets and hate messages to people is not going to make the difference. The media also, who is like polarized right now, some of them are writing pro-outsiders articles, some are writing neutral articles. I want to ask that same media, do you really cover us outsiders in the same light with so much of veracity as you cover the people who are star kids?
Yes.
You give us the same kind of value and space.
Yes.
No, you don't. So let's just not stop pointing fingers everywhere. Somewhere we all are responsible in making this equilibrium go slightly haywire, and let's just do our bit to make sure we're going to equate it. Next time an outsider's film releases, go and watch it the way you watch a Star Kids film, and then you are probably entitled to stand there and say that this is wrong and this one is wrong or that one is wrong.
Taapsee, you've actually hit the nail on the head, and I agree with everything that you say. But isn't it true that these sort of elite clubs with their PR machinery, hand in glove with the media, they make these Star Kids a much bigger brand than a Taapsee Pannu? Again and again, you see these sort of elite clubs, like you were talking about, that I might not get invited to the same sort of social circles, but that's what everybody is also calling out, and that is the churn that I'm talking about. Don't you agree with that?
But honestly, yeah, I agree. I won't be called to the same social circles, but who is making those social circles the benchmark of my success?
Exactly.
I am not making that. Who is making that?
Yeah.
I don't think going on a particular show makes me more successful than the other, right? Going or starring in a particular studio's film is the only way I'll be proven the most successful actress. I don't think so. The only thing that proves success in this industry is the box office figures. And box office figures, honestly, are only in the hands of public. There's nobody who can, undo a box office success for anyone. So I don't honestly believe that.
But the brand question, that Star Kids are being made into a bigger brand than a Taapsee Pannu because these elite clubs.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I am not. I'll give you example of the fact that I am not being featured on one of the few of the biggest magazines till date. They don't want to feature me on the cover. It's easier to feature a star kid. It's all hand in glove kind of a system that whoever is in power has used their power position to their benefit. Okay, so it's not just one or two people who are there involved in it. It's a huge mechanism which involves the power play of the people in question, of the media, and of the public who is going and buying it also. If you discard it and if you don't buy it, there will be no production of such things. So I guess it's everyone together. We are responsible in some or the other way. So let's begin the change from our own selves first. And then, probably we'll have the authority to question others.
before we move on, I remember Sushant as somebody who I could talk to about quantum physics, to philosophy, to astrology, to fitness. That guy was something else. A 34-year-old star, actor. I mean, it's so heartbreaking. How do you remember Sushant? Did you have any conversations with him, and what is your take on what happened?
Unfortunately, I never even bumped into him, honestly, which is very strange because you at least bump into each other. And I guess both of us are not that familiar with social circles around. We didn't have, we might have common friends, but I don't think either of us are that socially active in the social circle around. That's why we probably didn't end up meeting each other. But strangely, we didn't even bump into each other at any of these events, all these award shows or events that happen. Didn't even bump into him there. So unfortunately, didn't have the opportunity to meet him ever. But regardless of that, people who've not even met him or seen him in person, it has hit all of our gut equally bad, equally hard. And I remember since the time it has happened, every day I'm getting calls or messages from people I know and who are like, are you okay? Are you happy? Do you need to talk? And there's suddenly such kind of messages, such kind of calls. My neighbors are suddenly more concerned because I don't live with my family. Like, I don't live with my mom and dad. I have my sister with me, and that's what I tell everyone. They're like, no, yeah, but you don't have your parents there, and you're not from here. So are you okay? Do you need anything? We are there if you need anything. Please don't feel that you're alone. So the number of messages and calls of such sort have gone up drastically since the time that incident has happened, and which is really, it just keeps making me remind the fact that how life can just, like, the perception towards things can just change upside down with one incident. And I mean, I don't have any explanation. Why would he want to do this to himself? Must have been his own share of reasons, I'm sure. I didn't know him as a person at all. So for me, Sushant Singh Rajput, you at least had the chance to interview him. I didn't even have that. So I have only seen of what I've seen. Last film of his I've seen is Chichore, and that's all I know him as the actor. Right. I don't have any memories of him as a person.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.